Philly cheesesteaks out of damn Boots Ennis. He gonna beat the Philly cheesesteaks out of Boots Ennis. Yeah, he sure is. He gonna knock him out. Oh, if Boots has some success, oh, he gonna have some success. Oh, yeah, he gonna have some success. You know, he got his speed, his power, he's very active. Yeah, he gonna have success. But when he get touched on that chin, though, oh, ooh, kumbaya. Kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. Kumbaya, my lord. That's what they're gonna be singing right after, because he gonna be got the, because hey, he ain't getting up. I promise y'all that. When Crawford catches, if they were to fight, man, it's easy when making all them damn mistakes. When you're fighting Shakur, you can't be making all those damn mistakes. You can't. The more mistakes you make, the more they're gonna make your ass pay. And Boots with all them damn mistakes and, you know, his giggly ass, you know what I'm saying? Because he always trying to, I gotta get to it. You know what I'm saying? If he learned how to calm the hell down, he might have a chance. But, you know, he don't know how to calm down. He don't fight discipline. He don't. He always rushing everything. It's the Philly in him, you know? So if they were to fight, that's easy work. Terence Crawford, stoppage, knockout, brutal ass knockout.
Crawford has already faced a wide range of elite opponents and successfully handled many different styles, giving him a level of proven experience that Ennis has not yet fully established. Ennis remains a dangerous threat, but questions about how he would perform against someone of Crawford's quality make this potential fight even more fascinating to think about.
Beats Boot, but I'm definitely not saying that Boot beats Bud, because I've seen Bud in a lot of different situations. But I ain't seen Boot in those situations. Now, don't get it wrong. I ain't said Boot can't win. Boots is a monster. Boots is a totally different character from anything but.
Anthony Berea and Sean Porter add another layer to the prediction, pointing to Crawford's accuracy and his ability to spot and exploit openings. They believe those qualities could allow Crawford to take advantage of even the smallest mistakes from Ennis. At the same time, the matchup remains highly intriguing because both fighters carry tremendous confidence and fully believe they belong at the very top of the sport.
Too much and will catch him and buzz Boots. And I think that'll... I think Terence stops him.
It's such a special fight because you got two alpha males in the ring that are true alpha males.
Eddie Hearn sees Crawford as the one name that makes any future matchup for Ennis extremely difficult to predict. Hearn still gives Ennis a strong chance, but considers Crawford a much more complicated opponent than any of the other fighters Ennis could potentially face. The veteran's experience and ability to adapt make this a completely different kind of challenge.
Between 154 pounds and 168 pounds, that I can't categorically sit here and tell you Jaron beats is Terence Crawford. And I still think he beats him, but I can't, you know, I'm so sure that he beats all those other guys. We just got to get them.
Lou DiBella remains impressed by what Ennis brings offensively, especially after watching his most recent performance. To DiBella, Ennis's combination of speed, power, and attacking ability showed just how genuinely dangerous he can become when everything clicks together. Chris Manx also believes Ennis's recent development is turning him into one of boxing's biggest rising attractions.
With the offense, the last fight, it was scintillating to me. Like I hadn't seen somebody with that kind of firepower in a while use it that way. And the combination of having him and Benavidez on top of a roster with the guy who's probably pound for pound, I think it's a real good start.
Yeah, I like the pick. I think Boots is starting to prove he's an attraction as well. I think
Coach Breadman believes Ennis has the natural ability to reach the very highest level of boxing. But he also points out that raw talent is only the starting point. The opponents Ennis faces, the opportunities he receives, and the decisions made throughout his career will ultimately decide whether he becomes an elite fighter with a lasting legacy or simply another talented contender who never fully reached his ceiling.
I've always said that he's the most talented fighter I've seen in these parts in Philly gyms. And I've always said that he could win titles from 147 to 160, which to me is the hardest trifecta of titles to win. Bro, a lot of things have to happen for that. You gotta have the opponents, you gotta have the right climate, you gotta have the right backing. A lot of things have to happen for that. And we've seen some really talented dudes, but they go off tail, you know what I mean? And they don't get certain things in their career. And then you look back and like, damn, why didn't that guy do a little bit more? You know what I mean? So we just gotta see, gotta stay injury free. You know, he can't take like so many bad losses, and if he does, he has to avenge them. He has to have the great opponents. He has to have a lot, you know what I mean? But I do think he's going to be one.
Bob Arum believes Crawford's skill set could present a major tactical problem for Ennis. One of Crawford's biggest weapons is his ability to fight effectively from either stance, forcing opponents to constantly readjust their game plan. That versatility can completely disrupt the rhythm of a fight. Against Ennis, those constant adjustments could make Crawford an especially difficult puzzle to solve.
An awfully good fighter. And, you know, it would take a real wizard to beat him. Crawford has something that no other fighter around has, and people haven't commented on it, and that is he fights equally well as a southpaw or as a right-hander. And so when you train for a fight, usually the fighter he's fighting trains for him as a orthodox fighter, right-handed fighter. And so from the first round on, he'll turn southpaw, and the guy isn't ready for him. That's what beat him.
Danny Garcia is fascinated by the contrast between the two fighters, although he questions whether Crawford would actually come out of retirement for this particular challenge. Ennis represents the younger generation, bringing hunger, athleticism, and ambition into the ring. Crawford, on the other hand, has spent years competing against the very best. If the fight ever happens, the difference in experience and career stage could make for a very compelling and unpredictable showdown.
Come out for it or not?
I don't know. I doubt it.
Yeah.
You know, because Crawford, Crawford's Crawford. You know, so.
Is that still a tough fight to call?
What, them two?
Yeah.
That's a great fight. Great fight. Young Hungry Lion versus the master, the OG.
I like to entertain the fight because, skill for skill, they, southpaw, orthodox, they switch and all. Yeah. Boots is young too, right? But what does Boots have that Crawford ain't got? Crawford got everything Boots and more. You know what I mean? Like, it's nothing enticing for a Boots fight for Terence Crawford. What else y'all get? Y'all don't understand that? Y'all don't get that? Man, Terence is retired, man. Just because you see Terence inside the gym working, trying to just stay in shape. Now he coming back to face Boots because Boots is running his mouth. Look, Crawford ain't never been one to move because...
Paulie Malignaggi has similar doubts about whether the fight makes sense for Crawford at this point. He recognizes that Ennis would provide a genuine challenge, but questions whether Crawford would be willing to take on such a demanding opponent after already stepping away from the sport. Malignaggi ultimately remains doubtful that this matchup on its own could convince Crawford to come back.
It might be a little bit too much, biting on more than you can chew at the age Crawford is at, But I don't see Crawford.
Crawford himself has now added more fuel to the conversation. He has questioned whether Ennis was truly ready to face him at an earlier point, while also acknowledging that the current situation is worth paying attention to. Crawford's message also appears clear. If Ennis genuinely wants the fight, he should make his intentions known directly instead of leaving the challenge sitting vaguely in the background.
No. Why they went the other way? He wasn't ready yet. He needed a couple of more fights, they said. Stop playing. Y'all be...
Come on, bro. That's what I'm talking about. We already said that. That's right. He said I was lying.
But I don't know.
It ain't his time. Brian said the same thing. It ain't his time. On my mama, Gilly. And I be trying to be nice because I support the young fella and all that. And he black and shit. I want to see him succeed.
That's my thing.
But niggas can't come up to me and do the same shit that they can do with other niggas. Niggas don't do that with me. I would slap the piss out of niggas' face. Niggas know who to play with.
But that was also what I said. His career is all over.
Niggas don't even really be saying my name. They be like, I'm with everybody. I'm going to everybody. I'm gonna stop everybody. Niggas say my name. Niggas say...
Those remarks have only increased speculation about Crawford's retirement. Show believes the competitive side of Crawford may still be very much alive, pointing to the fighter's recent attitude as a sign that his desire to compete has not fully gone away. In his view, there are several reasons to believe Crawford may not be completely done with boxing just yet.
Brother who doesn't want to fight, that's not somebody who just looking for you to push a button because he doesn't want to fight. That's somebody trying to damn fight. When you're begging somebody to give you a damn reason to whoop his ass, that means that you got your arms pumped up and you ready to whoop somebody's ass. This guy, Terence Bud Crawford, has been sitting out, but he's doing that shit. he's going to fight. Now, let me tell you why I'm so confident that Terence Bud Crawford comes back. I'm going to give you a few reasons, some big-time reasons. Number one.
Show strengthens that argument by pointing to Crawford's most recent performance. Rather than fading out after a long decline, Crawford walked away while still performing at an extremely high level. That makes his retirement feel very different from how most fighters end their careers. If Crawford still believes he can compete at that level, staying out of the ring could eventually become a very difficult thing to do.
You're a fighter, and fighters fight. But with Terence Bud Crawford, it's an even stranger case. Because, one, his last performance wasn't just a good one, it was his greatest performance yet. It was the best he's performed ever. He went up, jumping up weight classes to fight the undisputed champion at 168, one of the greatest fighters of all time, Saul Canelo Alvarez, and he dominated. I don't give a damn what the scorecards say. We all know that that brother dominated 11-1. And when you're coming off of a dominant performance, a great performance like that, there's no way you're walking around talking about, yeah, let me just retire. I can't do it no more. Hell no! Terence Bud Crawford is the best he's ever been. That brother aging like fine wine.
McIntyre adds more context by discussing Crawford's continued connection to the gym environment. Crawford still appears comfortable around training and stays involved with fighters he has helped throughout his career. None of that guarantees a comeback, but his continued presence around boxing naturally keeps fans wondering whether retirement is truly the final chapter for Bud.
Man, Bud, you know, he loved the environment that he created. We created together as a team. And so he know we was in camp, so he just wanted to come out and get some work in. Just see where he at and have some fun with Lester. You know, he brought Lester underneath his wing on his undercard, and then Lester just sprouted, just jumped to the top of the charts after that. So Terence is always a big supporter of Lester, and just come out, just have fun with him, and just show him a few things and just work out.
As speculation about a Crawford versus Ennis fight keeps growing, McIntyre also addresses whether Crawford's recent gym activity should be read as a comeback signal. He remains convinced that Crawford has already accomplished everything there is to accomplish and has absolutely nothing left to prove inside the ring. In his view, the reason Crawford continues training may have more to do with his lifestyle and genuine love for the gym than any preparation for another professional fight.
Bud done, man. He said he's done. And I respect his decision, and I want him to be done because he had nothing else to prove in the sport. But I love having him around the other fighters, to motivate them, so they trying to get to the pinnacle of the sport where he got to. So that's just one of the reasons why it came out, man. Not to get ready for no fight or nothing.
Greg Hackett is not ready to call Crawford's retirement permanent either. The decision is still relatively recent, and Hackett believes it would be too early to assume the door is completely shut. Crawford remains physically capable of competing at an elite level, which means one significant opportunity could potentially change his mind. For Hackett, a return to the ring is still a very realistic possibility.
Done for real. They come back. I'm not going to give you the respect you're looking for, and then you try to come back. No, when you come back, I'll be ready for you. That's if you come back. Now, if it's 5 years from now, then I can see Booth being like, yeah, he was a great fighter. He did what he had to do. He beat everybody they put him in the ring with. He did a great job. But right now, it's too early. It's too early to do that. Because Bud could say, you know what? He could wake up one day, you know what? I'm bored. Let's go get some boxing money. Who want to fight? You know how many people would take that fight just because they can make some money? Come on, gang. So right now, all I'm saying is it's too early to take Bud serious on the retirement talk. It's too early. Bud is a nasty individual. You think he really retired? I don't think.
Hackett also disagrees with the idea that Ennis needs to become louder or more controversial to push the fight forward. He describes Ennis as someone with a more traditional and reserved personality who prefers to let his boxing do the talking. In Hackett's view, that quiet approach should not be mistaken for a lack of ambition. Ennis can genuinely want the fight without turning the whole situation into constant public drama. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss our upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.